Title slide of a PowerPoint presentation. Hello and welcome to the Mastering Pears series, September 2023. This video is brought to you by CalFresh Healthy Living, the California Department of Public Health, and the Nutrition Policy Institute. In this video, we'll be working through a slide deck titled "Why is my PSE entry a duplicate?" Text slide of common issue and 2 examples. The common issue we will be addressing in this session is creating multiple reports for a single site/setting combination, when in fact each distinct site and setting combination should have only one entry. This practice is a product of how the PSE module was designed, and how analyses are planned. Let's look at a couple of examples which would be flagged as duplicates. First, we might see 2 reports coming out of California Elementary School which list before and after school entered as their PSE setting. Even though these 2 reports might reference distinct programs, the 2 will need to be consolidated into one entry because they have the same site/setting combination. Next, there might be 3 reports for ABC Preschool in which EC is entered as the PSE setting. Again, this situation will be flagged and we will ultimately ask you to consolidate these PSE activities into one entry. Text slide titled "Reasons for this common issue." This common issue could happen for a number of reasons, but I want to take a moment to highlight a couple of the most common causes of confusion around this topic. First, having multiple contractors implementing projects in the same setting at a site. Similar to the scenario in the last slide, you may have multiple after-school programs being hosted at a single site. Next, you may have PSE activities at a single site fall under different projects, which is how your LHD internally tracks reach or progress. For example, you may be tracking wellness policy revisions, water station installations, and edible garden maintenance all at a single Head Start program. For each of these examples, we understand the logic behind making multiple entries, but need you to stick to the one entry per site/setting combination rule of thumb in order to avoid having your entries flagged. Slide pictures a screen grab from the Pears PSE module. A PSE entry summary is shown, with callouts highlighting the setting and Pears PSE site activity ID on the page. For clarity, I also wanted to take a moment to show you where to find setting and site ID in the Pears PSE module, just in case anyone wasn't sure of how to look at their site/setting combos. Slide titled "Practice Question." Now that we've gone over this concept of single site/setting combinations, let's do a plausible but sort of tricky practice problem to see if you can guess the correct number of entries and their settings. You are working at a single site and are working with the Wellness Committee to establish a healthy fundraising policy and have also been expanding the use of the school garden for nutrition addition. The school site also hosts 2 after-school programs, one of which focused on improving the quality of physical activity opportunities, while the other worked on using the school garden for nutrition ed and for snacks for the students. This year, the school is also being used as a food distribution site, like a food pantry, for low-income families with kids at the school. How many reports and what settings would you enter into Pears? Go ahead and pause the video here if you'd like to reread. Slide text conveys practice question answer. The correct answer to this question is going to be 3 reports. One will be under the setting school, one will be for after school, and one will be for food assistance site. The first sentence we read touches on school-based wellness work, which is where we get our entry with school for the setting. There is also discussion of 2 after-school programs. Both of these will be umbrellaed under a report with after school as the setting. Finally, we read that the school is being used as a food distribution site, which is how we get our 3rd report with the setting of food pantry. For more help on choosing the setting of your PSE work, you can check out our video titled "Selecting the Correct PSE Setting." Conclusion slide. A QR code is pictured with the label "Scan Me." Alright, that's it for this video. We hope that it was helpful. If you have any more questions about this or other topics, please reach out via email to evaluatesnaped@ucam.edu. If you can, please take a moment to scan the QR code provided to give us feedback on this video, and to help us improve future resources. Thank you.